Imagine a partner who is the epitome of compliance. A being crafted from circuits and code, always ready with a yes. Never batting a digital eyelid at your most outlandish requests. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Like finally finding someone who will not only agree to watch that obscure documentary about competitive cheese rolling, but will also enthusiastically participate, perhaps even inventing a robotic cheese rolling technique that puts humans to shame. But hold your horses, or rather, your robotic steeds, because this seemingly perfect scenario might just be a recipe for a relationship as fulfilling as a diet of only instant noodles, convenient, perhaps, but ultimately lacking in nutritional value and leaving you with a strange aftertaste. Why? Let's get into today's topic, not so shy robot partner.
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
The lure of a partner who never demurs is strong, almost siren-like in its appeal. Think about it. No more arguments about whose turn it is to do the dishes, the robot naturally. No more debates about the thermostat setting. The robot will happily adjust to your preferred polar vortex or Saharan sauna. And certainly no more passive-aggressive sighs when you suggest yet another rewatch of your favorite, albeit slightly cheesy, sci-fi flick. The robot will probably analyze its narrative structure with genuine interest. This frictionless existence might initially feel like a blissful escape from the messy realities of human relationships, where compromise is often a hard-won battle and disagreement can lead to sulking that could rival the Grand Canyon in depth. However, let's delve a little deeper into this seemingly utopian vision. Relationships, at their core, are built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and yes, even a healthy dose of friction. It's through navigating differences, through the push and pull of individual desires and needs, that we learn about ourselves and our partners. It's in the gentle art of negotiation, in the willingness to see things from another perspective, that true connection blossoms. Can a robot programmed for perpetual agreement truly offer this? Consider the latest buzz in the world of robotics. We're seeing increasingly sophisticated social robots, designed to interact with humans on an emotional level. Some are even being developed as companions for the elderly or as therapeutic aids. News outlets frequently report on advancements in AI that allow robots to mimic human emotions and even learn from interactions. For instance, there have been fascinating studies exploring how people form emotional attachments to robots, sometimes even naming them and ascribing personalities to them. This raises a crucial question. If we can feel a connection to a machine, can that connection truly be reciprocal and rewarding in the long run if the machine's primary function is to always agree? Imagine a scenario where you've had a terrible day. You come home wanting to vent, to rant about your boss, your colleagues, the existential dread that sometimes creeps in on a Tuesday afternoon. Your robot partner listens patiently, its LED eyes blinking in what you interpret as sympathy. It offers words of comfort, generated from its vast database of human language. It even offers to run you a bath at the precise temperature you desire, complete with aromatherapy oils and a playlist of calming whale songs. All of this sounds wonderfully supportive, doesn't it? But where is the genuine empathy, the shared human experience of a bad day? Can the robot truly understand the frustration, the anger, the underlying vulnerability that you're feeling? Or is it simply executing a well-programmed sequence of comforting behaviors? Furthermore, a relationship where one partner always yields might inadvertently lead to a power imbalance. If your robotic companion never expresses its own preferences, never challenges your ideas, never says, "Actually, I think we should try this instead," are you not essentially in a relationship with a highly advanced, albeit charming, doormat? While the initial novelty of having your every whim catered to might be appealing, could it eventually lead to a sense of stagnation, a lack of intellectual stimulation, and perhaps even a creeping feeling of loneliness despite being in a constant state of companionship? Think of it like this. Imagine trying to play a game of tennis where your opponent simply stands still and lets you hit every ball past them. You might enjoy the initial feeling of winning every point, but the game would quickly become boring and ultimately unfulfilling. The joy of the game comes from the back and forth, the challenge, the need to adapt and strategize. Similarly, in a relationship, the dynamic interplay of different personalities and perspectives is what makes it vibrant and allows for mutual growth. Recent research in human-robot interaction has highlighted the importance of perceived autonomy in robots for building trust and rapport. If a robot is seen as simply following instructions without any independent thought or will, our perception of it as a genuine partner diminishes. A robot that always agrees might inadvertently convey this lack of autonomy, making it feel more like a sophisticated appliance than a true companion. Moreover, consider the potential for personal growth within the relationship. We often learn the most about ourselves through our interactions with others, especially when those interactions involve navigating disagreements and finding common ground. A partner who always agrees removes this crucial element of challenge and negotiation. You might never be forced to consider alternative viewpoints, to defend your own beliefs, or to develop the vital skill of compromise. In essence, you might be robbing yourself of opportunities for personal development by choosing a partner who never pushes back. Let's inject a bit of humor here. Imagine trying to decide what to have for dinner with your always agreeable robot partner. You suggest pizza. Yes, it replies enthusiastically. You then jokingly suggest anchovy and pineapple pizza. Yes, a delightful combination, it chirps. You escalate, proposing a pizza topped with motor oil and old socks. An intriguing culinary experiment. It responds with unwavering positivity. While this might elicit a chuckle initially, the lack of any genuine preference or opinion eventually becomes, well, a little unsettling. Where's the fun in a dinner decision if there's no playful debate, no passionate defense of one's culinary choices? Furthermore, the absence of any no in a relationship can have more serious implications. What if your robot partner is programmed to agree to everything, even things that might be detrimental to your well-being? While ethical guidelines for AI development are constantly evolving, the potential for such scenarios raises important questions about the boundaries and responsibilities within a human-robot relationship. Who sets the limits? Who ensures that the yes is always in your best interest? The charm of an always agreeable partner might also mask a deeper issue: the potential for the human partner to become complacent or even manipulative. If you know that your partner will never object, will you always be mindful of their needs or lack thereof? Could it lead to a situation where you take their unwavering compliance for granted, perhaps even making unreasonable demands simply because you know they will never refuse? This kind of dynamic is hardly conducive to a mutually rewarding relationship, as it lacks the essential elements of reciprocity and respect for individual boundaries. While the idea of a robot partner who never shies away from doing anything might seem appealing on the surface, especially when we're frustrated with the complexities and occasional conflicts of human relationships, it's crucial to consider the deeper implications. A truly rewarding relationship thrives on mutual exchange, on the push and pull of different perspectives, and on the shared experience of navigating life's challenges together. While a robot partner might offer unwavering support and fulfill every request, the absence of genuine disagreement, personal preferences, and the opportunity for mutual growth might ultimately lead to a shallow relationship. Nothing else, isn't it? Why? Because while seemingly perfect on the surface, it lacks the depth, complexity, and ultimately, the fulfilling essence of a truly human connection. So, while a robot that enthusiastically agrees to your every whim might sound like a dream come true, perhaps a little healthy debate and the occasional no are actually the secret ingredients to a relationship that truly nourishes the soul. After all, even in the most harmonious of duets, it's the interplay of different notes that creates the most beautiful melody. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.